This video will show you how to install a 4-prong power cord on a Kenmore 80 series style dryer. This dryer has a 3-prong power cord on it right now, so we need to first remove it. So I'm going to get a 1/4-inch drive power tool here to remove the 1/4-inch nut that's holding on the cover plate. The cover plate covers the terminal block area, which is where the wires are connected at. Once you've removed that, I'm going to go ahead and remove the 4 terminals that we'll be using for the 4-prong wires. The first one I'm removing is the grounding. The next 3 are the terminal block screws. They're all 1/4 inch, so I can use the same tool to remove them with. And I'm just going to set them on top of the dryer so I don't lose track of them. You can also use a Phillips head screwdriver on the terminals block screws. On this particular dryer, sometimes they will have a slotted screw head, but this one is indeed Phillips head. Now that I've removed all the screws, I'm going to remove the power cord. All 3 of the wires come right through the hole there, and you can see that the power cord is now removed. Next, I will get the 4-prong power cord. There are 4 wires. They're color-coded. There's a red, white, black, and green. And of course, there's what the 4-prong looks like that goes on the wall. As you should always do on any electrical item that you're working on, never work on an electrical item while it's plugged in, obviously. I'm feeding the power wires through the access port, and I'm going to position the wires so that they are where they will need to be to install them. The red will go to the right, which is a L2 location on the terminal block. The black will go on the left side of the terminal block, which is the L1 location. The center is where the neutral wire will go, as well as the green and yellow striped ground wire that was connected to the body that we removed when we first removed those 4 screws. I've just installed the red, and now I'm going to install the black terminal wire. And once those 2 are installed, then we'll move on to the neutral wire, which is the middle one, and the white one. The red and black actually don't matter if they go on the left or right side, just as long as they stay on the outside terminals. The middle one has to be the white neutral wire. And also, since the grounding wire has been removed from the body, it also goes on the neutral terminal with the neutral wire from the power cord. They go sandwiched together. Just put the screw right through the both of them and then put them in place. Now I'm going to set my power tool at 6 foot-pounds per square inch, which is plenty for these terminals. You don't want to over-tighten them. If you over-tighten them, you can strip them and cause them to be not able to tighten properly all the way. The grounding wire from the power cord, the green wire, is going on to the grounding location with the green screw that I removed. I just put the screw back through that and right in, and there it is. Now this is the correct way to install the 4-prong. It shows the power cord by itself, the green power cord with the green screw. This would be incorrect because you can see the grounding from the machine is sandwiched with the ground wire. They do not belong on that terminal together. Now I'm going to install a strain relief clamp, and the clamp is in 2 pieces. The bottom piece will be the piece that has a small holes in it, which is what the screw will screw into. So I'm putting it underneath the power cord, and then the top will be the one with the larger holes, and the spade goes on the inside of the machine. Now to hold these in place, I'm going to use some channel lock pliers because I'm doing this by myself. You have to hold them together tightly so they line up the holes properly, so the screw, which is a Phillips head screw, can go in and line up to be tightened down. Now, using the Phillips screwdriver, simply tighten down the screw. Once you've gotten it started good, I'll go ahead and grab the other screw and get it started. If you do one all the way, it'll be very difficult to start the other side. Again, I'm using the channel locks to clamp it together so they're aligned properly. Now that they're both started, I'll simply tighten them up so that it's all the way tight. It's important to make sure that the portion of the cable that's clamped down on is the insulated black part of the cable, not the stripped back part where the red and the green and the white and black wires were exposed. Now I'm going to slot the terminal cover back in place and reattach it with the screw that was removed at the beginning of this job. It's also 1/4 inch, so simply tighten it down, and now you have a safe, installed 4-prong power cord done properly.